Every day, millions of people step onto airplanes without giving much thought to what keeps them safe. They find their seats, fasten their seatbelts, listen to the safety announcements, and prepare for takeoff. Within minutes, a machine weighing hundreds of tons accelerates down a runway and lifts into the sky, carrying hundreds of passengers thousands of feet above the ground. For most travellers, flying has become routine, but have you ever stopped to wonder what actually makes modern air travel so safe? How can an aircraft continue flying through storms, turbulence, and extreme weather conditions? What happens if an engine suddenly fails? Why do flight attendants insist that passengers wear seatbelts even when the flight appears smooth? And why do experts consider commercial aviation one of the safest forms of transportation ever created? Behind every successful flight lies an incredible network of technology, engineering, training, and safety procedures. Modern aircraft are equipped with advanced navigation systems, multiple backup systems, emergency equipment, and highly trained crews prepared to handle situations most passengers never even notice. From the moment a passenger enters the aircraft until the moment the wheels touch the runway at the destination, safety remains the highest priority. Every checklist, every inspection, every safety demonstration, and every procedure exists for one reason: protecting human lives. In this documentary, we will explore the fascinating world of aviation safety. We will discover why seatbelts are more important than many people realize, how pilots manage emergencies, what oxygen masks actually do, how emergency exits are designed, and why airplanes are engineered to withstand challenges that would seem impossible. By the end of this video, you will understand the hidden systems and remarkable technology that make modern aviation one of humanity's greatest achievements. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We create in-depth documentaries covering aviation, engineering, technology, science, and the hidden systems that shape our modern world. If you enjoy learning how incredible machines work behind the scenes, you're in the right place. Now sit back, fasten your seatbelt, and prepare for takeoff as we explore how airplanes keep you safe in the sky. Title 1: Before Takeoff, the Safety Rules. Every passenger must know when passengers board an aircraft, most are focused on finding their seats, storing their luggage, and preparing for the journey ahead. However, before the aircraft even begins moving, a series of important safety procedures take place. Flight attendants carefully check every cabin section to ensure passengers are seated properly and that carry-on luggage is securely stored. They verify that emergency exits remain unobstructed and that safety equipment is accessible if needed. Many passengers ignore the safety demonstration because they believe they already know the information. However, aviation experts repeatedly emphasize that paying attention to these instructions could save lives during an emergency. Passengers are instructed to fasten their seatbelts, place tray tables in the upright position, raise window shades, and switch electronic devices to airplane mode. While these instructions may seem simple, each one serves an important purpose. For example, open window shades allow crew members and emergency responders to quickly assess conditions outside the aircraft during an emergency. Upright seats and secured tray tables help reduce injuries during sudden stops or evacuations. Every rule has been developed through decades of research, investigation, and real-world experience. What appears to be a routine announcement is actually a carefully designed safety system built to protect passengers. One of the simplest safety devices on an aircraft is also one of the most important, the seatbelt. Many passengers remove their seatbelts as soon as the seatbelt sign turns off. However, pilots and aviation experts recommend keeping it fastened whenever seated. The primary reason is turbulence. Turbulence occurs when an aircraft encounters irregular movements in the atmosphere. These movements can be caused by weather systems, jet streams, mountain ranges, temperature differences, or even invisible pockets of disturbed air. Although turbulence can feel frightening, modern aircraft are specifically designed to handle it. Aircraft wings are flexible and engineered to absorb significant stress. Pilots are trained extensively to navigate turbulent conditions safely. The greatest danger during turbulence is often not the aircraft itself, but unrestrained passengers. Sudden turbulence can cause passengers to be thrown upward with considerable force. Serious injuries have occurred when individuals were not wearing seatbelts during unexpected turbulence events. This is why the seatbelt sign remains one of the most important safety indicators during a flight. The next time you board an airplane and hear the familiar safety briefing, remember that those instructions represent decades of engineering, research, and experience. Every seatbelt, every oxygen mask, every emergency exit, every checklist, and every safety procedure exists because aviation professionals have spent generations improving air travel safety. Modern commercial aviation is the result of countless lessons learned, technological innovations, and rigorous training programs designed to protect passengers around the world. Millions of people safely reach their destinations every day because of these systems working together behind the scenes. Flying is far more than simply traveling from one place to another. It is one of the greatest examples of human engineering, teamwork, and innovation. If you enjoyed this documentary, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more aviation and technology documentaries. Thank you for watching, and as always, safe travels. One of the simplest pieces of safety equipment on an airplane is also one of the most effective, the seatbelt. Many passengers view seatbelts as a minor inconvenience. Some remove them immediately after the seatbelt sign turns off. However, experienced pilots and aviation professionals know just how important they are. The biggest reason is turbulence. Turbulence occurs when an aircraft encounters unstable air currents. These air movements can be caused by weather systems, jet streams, mountains, thunderstorms, temperature differences, or invisible atmospheric disturbances. Most turbulence is harmless to the aircraft itself. Modern airplanes are built to withstand forces far greater than anything encountered during normal operations. Aircraft wings are designed to flex dramatically without breaking. During testing, wings are bent far beyond what they would experience in actual flight. Engineers intentionally design aircraft structures with enormous safety margins. However, while the airplane can easily handle turbulence, unrestrained passengers may not. Sudden turbulence can cause people to be thrown violently upward. There have been cases where passengers hit the ceiling of the aircraft because they were not wearing seatbelts. This is why pilots often recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, even when the seatbelt sign is off. A simple click of a buckle can prevent serious injuries. The next time you fly, remember that your seatbelt is not there for comfort. It is there because aviation safety experts know that unexpected situations can occur at any time. The next time you board an airplane and hear the familiar safety announcements, remember that those instructions represent decades of engineering, research, and experience. Behind every successful flight is an extraordinary network of professionals working tirelessly to keep passengers safe. Pilots, engineers, mechanics, air traffic controllers, cabin crews, and safety investigators all contribute to a system designed around one goal: protecting lives. Every seatbelt, every oxygen mask, every emergency exit, every backup system, and every safety procedure exists because aviation experts have spent generations learning how to make flying safer. Commercial aviation has transformed the world. It has connected continents, reunited families, enabled global trade, and allowed humanity to travel farther and faster than ever before. Yet perhaps its greatest achievement is not speed or convenience. Its greatest achievement is safety. Millions of passengers safely take off and land every day because of the incredible technology and expertise working behind the scenes. Flying may seem routine today, but it remains one of the most remarkable accomplishments in human history. If you enjoyed this documentary and learned something new, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our future documentaries. Thank you for watching, and until next time, safe travels.